Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's April 1st, April Fool's Day. No pranks today though, I promise. I'm feeling a little bit behind because I've been out of town. I was at the Alt Summit for the last week of March, and then it was April, and I'm like, yeah, I should probably do something about that. And since there aren't a lot of Plan With Me's dedicated to creating monthly layouts, I thought that this would be the prime opportunity to go through my planners and do an April monthly layout plan with me. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not the best at using my monthly layouts. I do not have the secrets to using monthly layouts. I know that there's a handful of us out there that are in the same boat as me, and I don't have any secrets. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. So it feels a little weird to kind of get back in the whole planning realm because I wasn't planning really for a whole week while I was out of town because it wasn't really necessary. And I feel a little out of my element because, you know, it's like coming back to work after you've been on vacation. That's how I feel right now. And I'm just like, what am I doing? So we'll go through the vacation hangover together, I suppose. And we'll get started on planning for April because it is April and yeah. But I mean, April is the best month, right? Because it's my birthday month. And maybe I'll share some exclusive sneak peek April things with you guys that no one else is gonna see unless they follow me on YouTube. How do you like that idea? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start, sorry, I'm opening everything. I think I'm gonna push this content planner to the side for a second, and once we get the like creative juices flowing, then we can go to the content planner, because I'm definitely one of those people that, like, if I'm not in the mood, it's not gonna happen. And I was totally in the mood the other night, and then we did something else, and now I'm not in the mood, but I'm like, I need to do this. The struggle, the planner girl struggle. So I did go through and do, if you watched my last video where I did my Alt Summit review plan as you go. So I'm trying to harness some of this creativity, and I'm doing 2 videos back to back, and sometimes it's hard, guys. I also thought it'd be fun. I'm rambling a lot, and it's wonderful. I also thought it would be fun to do one of my monthly kits because I know some of you guys are like, I don't really know how I'm supposed to use these, or like what order to lay the stickers or anything. And since I designed them, guess what? I know everything. So I pulled out my April monthly kit, the rainy day kit, Sunday start, because that's what planner I use. And I figured, well, let's do it together. So I tried to make it pretty simple, at least now that I've kind of combined some designs together so that they're one sticker instead of separate stickers. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this April banner that goes along the top. There is a light like right on my shoulder. Okay, feeling better. I'm gonna go ahead and take this April banner sticker. Oh, and then there's the selfie stick, okay. And place it along the top. And then I'm going to take the second half of the week and place it on the other top half. Just like so. Next, I'm going to take the covers that cover these gray squares. We have a little single guy. I'm totally going to use my silhouette spatula, which is this guy. This is the silhouette spatula. I use it to help place my stickers on more straight and even because I tend to, if I'm just using my fingers, everything gets a little wonky and crooked. So I just like to do that so then it's, I don't know, it helps. It does. I'm no sticker scientist, but it helps. And then this is the big guy. I'm just gonna move these little flags up. I do make these stickers a smidgen. That's an increment, you know, of a unit of measure, a smidgen, one smidgen. I do make them a smidgen bigger than the gray squares because some of us are better at laying stickers flat than others. And hey, I'm not always the best either, so it just gives you a little extra wiggle room in case you do lay it a little bit crooked. Oh, there's a cat in here. Next, I like to, just like how I do my planner spreads, if you've never watched one of my Plan With Me's, I always kind of go in a circle and then fill out the middle. That's how I do my monthly spreads too. So I start at the top, get the big stickers in, and then work around the edges. That's how I roll. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this big sticker. Oh, there's a cat coming in hot. Everyone be on the lookout. Zeus, are you gonna join us? You've been quite the superstar recently. No? Okay. He's gonna go lay off camera and take a nap. So next I like to do this big guy to cover this section. This dot grid for the other side. Just like so. Now these two stickers are the same size, so you can flip them if you want. You don't necessarily have to have the dot grid on the right and this thing. It has a name, Monthly Reflection, on the left. You can flip them. Okay, that was the easy part. Now for the hard part. I have these little holidays, and then these are just like little washi strips that you can use for whatever, if you want to like block off. Like I usually use them like if Ian goes out of town to like block off when he's out of town. And then these fit your monthly section as well, and you can just, you know, if you have a lot going on in the day, it helps you stagger your tasks so they don't look all mushy in your square. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these holidays. I'm totally gonna have to move my little Post-it notes. So most of these Post-it note flags are when bills are due, because if you watched during my Plan As You Go month, one thing I really wanted to work on was, you know, using my planner to track my finances, because it's something that I'm not the most knowledgeable about, and therefore I don't pay enough attention that I probably should. So a lot of these are bills that I pulled from my monthly finance tracker just so I can be better aware of where my money is going and when, and other things that I should keep, you know, an eye out on. For example, I have the Fabletics subscription, and sometimes I forget to skip the month, and then it charges me the $50, which is fine in D&D because I can use it as a credit in their shop later. But I mean, $50 in food is better than $50 in leggings sometimes, because you can't eat leggings. I wish you could. So I think for the most part, I'm gonna save stickers. I have like another sticker I'm gonna use for my bills, but I do have some wedding things coming up, as well as some design things that I would like to track. Okay, so that's it for the monthly kit. I am going to use these new stickers that I just released. These are the color coding circles. They come in 20 different color options. So much color coding can be done with these. There's all of the colors that I offer are available. So it's also kind of a fun little preview to see all the color options all printed out that I offer in my shop, and that way you can plan what you will with these. So I think I kind of want to stick with the color palette a little bit, so I'm thinking for my bills that I'll do this blue blossom color right here. Or should I do like, no, I like that. They are a little tricky to peel, I will say that, there we go. They're just so small. Okay. So here is my monthly spread for my passion planner. It's kind of a new layout. For March, I tried to do a like gratitude situation where I wrote down like a good thing that happened every day. And I did okay with it, and then I didn't do good. It's normally how it works out. And then I think for, I kind of did some things for February. Monthly spreads just aren't my skill set. But that's okay. You know, we all have our special skills. I am really digging the color coding dots though. I think those will help a lot. I did add some social media content onto here as well, which is something that I will use my content planner for the most, but I thought it would be nice to have just in case for some reason I don't have the content planner on me. I can kind of see here, let me put you in the center. I can kind of see a general idea of what I need to design as far as getting the new releases listed when they're supposed to be listed, because that's going to be every Monday and Friday. So starting with April, I do want to start designing for the Plum Paper Planner. So Fridays are going to be Plum Paper Planner new releases, and then Mondays are going to be Passion Planner new releases. And we'll kind of go from there and see how that works out. This is kind of a lot. But what I do have planned for the Passion Planner releases are already designed for the most part. So that shouldn't be too strenuous on me. Fingers crossed. I also took a moment to write down some goals over here on the side, as well as my Q2 goals. Just a nice little brain dump of what I want to accomplish for Q2, because April marks the second quarter of the year, and I am trying, at least as a business, and I mean as just a person, I think it's a good idea to plan in chunks of 3 months instead of 1 month or weeks or whatever, just to see the big picture of everything. When it comes to my Plum Paper Planner monthly, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I honestly might just really copy what I've done in here, because that's all I've got. I don't know how to reinvent the wheel when it comes to monthly spreads. So that might be what happens, but you know what? I'm actually gonna just take this to the side because it's getting kind of late. I'm getting a little sleepy. So if I'm just gonna copy what's in the Passion Planner, then what's the point in filming it for you guys? I know what you really wanna see is my content planner. So this is a new planner for me for the year. I'm still not 100% comfortable with it. That's okay. That's just me. Anything new is always going to be a little weird. So the thing I like about the content planner is that it's only 1 month, like months at a time. There's no weeks, there's no days, like easy peasy. I love the lines. So this is kind of what March looked like. And then February, gosh, it's April, guys, April. Can we just take a moment to, you know, look back on February, which seems like it was yesterday, and it wasn't. And then I got this planner near the end of January, so I don't have January filled out that well. The only complaint I have about this planner is the size is a little awkward. It's a little awkward, okay? Because it's like just, it's skinny and short. And like, I get it, like, you know, it's almost the size 8.5 by 11. I don't know. It's just a weird, I don't even know if this is 8.5 by 11, to be honest. Here we go. This big thing is it 8.5 by 11? Yeah, pretty much. And I don't know, it's just a weird, it's a weird size in comparison to my other planners. It did come with, I'm over here doing like a content planner review when this isn't what that is about, but it did come with some stickers, and I do have a discount. I don't think it actually applies a discount for you, but I get like commission if you use my code, which, hey, $1's better than no dollars. So let's go ahead and jump into April. I've already gone ahead and written out the April monthly challenge in here. That's really how this all starts. And I really do like having it all laid out because I can I normally when I do my challenges have at least the beginning and the end figured out. It's the middle that gets a little challenging because I don't like to repeat myself, but there's only so many planner prompts a girl can do. So I'm gonna use my Micron pen for this because actually I might use a different pen. I might go with my classic because this one, the tip's getting a little smushed because I used it on my alt review spread and I just don't like a smushed tip. I kind of want to divide some of these boxes in half because sometimes I need all this space in the world, you guys, okay? I need the biggest planner that's ever been a planner. So 25, 26, 27, 28. And yes, I care that they're evenly divided. Okay, so the reason I divided some of these boxes up in half is I can have my 2 Instagram posts and then my Passion Planner chat forum and Chelsea Brown Designs Pash Fam Facebook groups. I can have space for that and then still have even more space for things instead of my Instagram posts taking up so much space. Space, 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 space. Yeah. Okay, now for the fun part, but I need some water. Planning all the things out. There's no real secret sauce to creating content for your social media platforms. It's always easier said than done, and it's just one of those things that practice makes perfect. I'm still not good at it. Like, nope, I'm not. Like, I do okay, but I'm still not the best, and that's definitely something that I want to get better at, and it's something I learned a lot about at the Alt Summit. You know, I have all this knowledge in my brain now, but it's still, I know that April's still not gonna be like, yeah, best content ever, because it's a learning process, and you have to learn, and you have to mess up, and you have to keep trying, because that's the only way you're gonna get good at something. Practice makes perfect. So, I'm gonna go in with at least what I know. That's how I start. What I know I have scheduled, and then I go in and kind of fill the rest. I do have a system in place that I've been using, so that's helped a lot. But, you know, it is, again, it's easier said than done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start filling some things in, and then we'll go from there. Okay, for the most part, this is all filled out. There are still some gaps, but you know, sometimes ideas will just come to you if you let them. So I'm gonna leave those ones blank for right now. And I'm sure I'll come up with something later, but I just can't think of it right now. So one thing that really helps me, because obviously this just looks like a bunch of writing and random stickers, is color coding. I need a red. Okay. So color coding helps me just visualize a lot, and it also helps me see the gaps. Like, I can already tell right now that Wednesday's really bare. Wednesday and the weekend. You're like, I'm like, ooh. So it just kind of helps me visualize where I need to plan more content. And the days always change, so sometimes I'm like, oh, this is the perfect spot to put this content. Hopefully this color coding doesn't look too terrible. I'm kind of winging it a little bit, but I am picking rainbow colors, so that has to mean something, right? Okay, so let me clear off my space because now it just looks kind of like rainbow chaos, which is okay. It has a lot of information in it. I normally don't put the Facebook groups in my content planner, so it looks a little crazy because it is a little crazy because there's a lot going on, but I really like it. I think this is going to be a good system for me. It's definitely making me feel a little crazy right now, but that's okay. Crazy is okay. We have a good majority of content scheduled out. There's at least something scheduled for every day. So what more could you ask for as someone who's trying to market themselves through social media? I will go through later and kind of fill out the goals, and then there's also this little section. I stuck a piece of washi tape. Oh, that's why. I accidentally poked a hole through it, so I was just like, I'm just going to put a washi tape band-aid on this page and kind of go through and fill this out. But overall, I mean, this is it. These are my monthlies. You know, so one's kind of pretty and calm, and then one's just crazy. Crazy planner. But this is how I at least break down my months. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. And let me know, how do you use your monthly spreads? Because it's a section of my planner that I'm not the best with. Do you use it as a gratitude log? I mean, are yours really kind of more sparse like this? Or yeah, what do you use yours for? I and the rest of us who aren't good at using their monthlies want to know. So please let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.